samurai. Week after that, unknown. Something, probably, because like that's when they're doing the sponsorship week. Yeah, just give it a chance. Stay positive. If there's nothing by the end of the month, I'm gonna be right there with you. Trust me. I'm gonna be like, what the fuck? If they don't release anything until the end of the month, then I'm seriously gonna be like, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing? Wizardry is gonna release garbage. They like genuinely, they might do a crossover, and they might do a collab at the end of the month. It's definitely possible. I would not be shocked. What are we doing? Chiaki. Chiaki.
バイオリン協奏曲第3番が好きなんです。でも誰も一緒に奏でてくれなくて。
What am I doing with her? I'm very tempted. Like, this takes out the RNG when you're doing 4s, and a lot of the RNG when you're doing 5s. And I really like that. Meanwhile, skill 3 is pumping the turn meter, which is great. Man, this ability is so good. Yeah, fuck, man. Like, all her skills are so good. I kind of just want to max her. I genuinely just kind of want to push her till she has all of her skills. Like, I could see myself using Chiaki for a long time. I can't see myself building Freya. Even if I got Freya. I can't see myself building her. I can't see myself building is it Beonton? Either? Like, just SSR privilege is so high. But I can see myself maxing Chiaki. I think I'm going to do her skill... I think I'm going to get this to 5. I think you can leave this at 3. I think I want to get it to 5. I don't ever want it to miss. I don't want the RNG. I want it to always hit my target. I think I'm going to go to 5, yeah. No, we don't have a lot of these. We don't have any supply packs, do we? No, no way. I'm gonna save those for white, I think, for light. Because the hell mode of light, it turns out, is actually very hard. Yeah, like genuinely, I can use her in PvP. Like she's a decent unit in PvP. I just think she's a really good unit. Yeah, I just think she's a super good unit. I want to build Victor as well, but no, Fearless isn't AI. Fearless isn't AI, documents. You'll find more AI in Summit than you will in Fearless. Yeah, a lot of the early stuff is autoable, but that might be why you didn't have any fun peacefully. Right. I'll wait for this to finish a second and queue it up again. Oh, actually, we don't actually have that much stamina left. Almost done. Tomorrow, I think I'm just going to be doing skills. Like, I want to get Mio base stats. I'm working on this. We don't really need this.
こんにちは。マジシャンのリディです。今から華麗なる。
ビクトルは継ぎはぎされた。ビクトルはもう死体じゃない。
I am gonna build Victor as well. I think Victor's my next project after Chiaki. I don't have Dinah. No, like Victor's a different character to Dinah anyway. Dinah's just a walking buff. Like Victor's an actual carry. I'm gonna push him. I'm gonna push him. Like all my lattices after Chiaki are going into Victor. I might even 6-star him. I really, really like him. I don't care that he got nerfed. I actually don't give a fuck. Work with only 2 skill lattices, maybe. Good night, peacefully. Sleep well, man. Much love to you. Thanks for hanging out, dude. Makes everyone's skill one so important. Yeah, it's true, Lars. I can just see myself. I can see myself using Victor in a lot of encounters, especially 5-person encounters and also 3-person encounters. And like, I know Ditting can do the same thing, but Ditting doesn't have the huge amount of ingrained survivability that Victor does. Ditting almost certainly does more damage. It's almost certainly more optimized. But like, Victor has so much self-sustain. He has so much damage reduction. Yeah, he just seems great for just smashing up bosses. For like just beating the shit out of bosses. And I'm pretty sure for the same reason you can probably use him in PvP, even still. So I just think he feels like a good investment to me. Oh yeah, you should, Venom. So one of the reasons I'm gonna build Victor over Ditting is because I have prowess 5 Victor for some reason. Who's Ramagos? He's basically the Guzman of this game, Dorkamus. Ditting is super strong, like the amount of damage he does. I guess we'll just queue up 3 more. Ramagos is Wind Warbearer in Summersville. Damn, he sounds sick. Tax an enemy, inflict the amount of damage HP you've lost this damage. You gain an extra turn the enemy dies. Ah, that's cool.
第2回暴力は暴力で止める。
おいらの名前ビクトル。
He's also got the best design in the game, clearly. Look at him. Why does he have a Who is the coffin for?
怖がらないで。
As a data miner. Victor was discovered in digital space by a fellow data miner known as Old Dad, an absolutely bizarre encounter. However, his intelligence level is only equivalent to that of an 8-year-old human child. He carries a toolbox filled with powerful and malevolent sentient entities, each constantly attempting to corrupt his mind. Fortunately, Victor seems unable to fully grasp their words, often engages in combat in a clumsy yet oddly effective manner. What? That doesn't explain the... Why the... Is this his toolbox? Why is it a coffin? Oh, that's one of the entities, I guess. What a weird design. Grave robbery. I don't know. Why does he have a tuft of hair? What's going on with this character? Reminds me of a Yu-Gi-Oh character. Yeah, I can definitely see that. That's ridiculous. Right, while that's ordering, I'm going to load up Daphne quickly and do my dailies. Since I spent way too long today. Just mulling around. Doing stupid shit. Experimenting. Here comes Daphne. Finally, a real man's game. I love Daphne. I hope that Dracon continues to do right by Daphne. Shelly! Okay.
Good day, adventurer.
I'll be good. That's probably my category. A good Twitch boy. This will not take very long. And I'll probably pop back on Etheria right after to do like one clear or something. What the hell's going on here? Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. That's what's going on there. Hello, Lena!
The requests are this way.
Oh, this is... Yeah, this is Ghana.
Oh my. I shall pray for your success.
Weekly's tomorrow, isn't it? I'll have to do I'll have to do respawning bones at the very least tomorrow, because otherwise they'll all get out of sync.
We cannot lose as long as we keep our wits about.
I know you've been here this whole time, Lena. You're a wonderful person.
Let us quickly do away with this rabble.
Thank you for being here. She's been here the whole time, so probably not fair. Probably not fair. I appreciate everyone who hangs around, especially when I'm playing a game that they're not interested in. That is the kindest thing you can possibly do. You be around when I'm playing a game that you have absolutely fuck all interest in. incredibly
If you
appreciate that.
please.
I only have business.
The types of these cards don't match. The types do not match.
My precious servants. I only have business with corpses. He only has business with corpses.
I want to enjoy a full day of torture session.
The requests are this way. Oh my.
If Rene does come out this week, I probably won't pull on her.
Safe travels.
I need to wait and see what Samurai's like or whatever the hell we're getting this month. Thank you, Lena. Thank you, thank you. It was not me, but I am for hire.
I'm feeling let us quickly do away with this.
I'm gonna hold that headset mic. So a little bit of background lore here. At one point, I had a headset which had the most beautiful audio that you've ever heard. When I spoke, it sounded like the trumpets of heaven were being blown. And the pearly gates were being opened to welcome you inside. But it broke, and I've sounded shit ever since. Literally Tyler 1 while playing League. Not exactly, no.
Your supplies have arrived.
I don't know, Lars, but Dev wouldn't tell me a lie.
Back again tomorrow.
Dev is UKPA. Dev would never lie to me. Yeah, true. That's not hard though, is it? Oh, we need Jeweler. Jeweler!
Safe travels.
I'm so glad they fixed this shit at last.
Looking for a rare jewel.
Took them so long to fix this. It's actually outrageous.
You are a
But
man.
at least they
May
fixed it.
good fortune visit you.
Better late than never.
I am always ready to serve.
They fixed this as well. They fixed this pretty sharpish. The berry event thing. Fixed it at the cost of Albano, yeah. I don't know why they felt the need to do that. Like, I guess people weren't spending enough money in the game. I don't know. Seems really unnecessary to remove the Amnesia Incense thing, especially when some people already have, like, you know, 100 copies of it. Seems a little bit unnecessary, you know? Seems a little bit unfair. Seems like the sort of thing that would give people some FOMO. Unfortunately, a lot of their decisions seem to do that. This is one of the things that I like about Wizardry, by the way. Like, I could not log into Wizardry at all today, and I wouldn't even feel that bad. Like, I feel like we've just gained pretty much nothing out of doing these dailies. Like, a couple of gems and shit here and there. Nothing like insane. But even when we do log in and do them, it takes like a few minutes and you're done. There's no stress, there's no pressure. You got no FOMO. It's chill, you know? I really hope that we have some new content for it soon. Great job, team. Great job. We got one clear left.
第2回。
バイオリン協奏曲第3番が好きなんです。でも誰も一緒に奏でてくれなくて。
I mean, we might as well use these. sure we'll get more of those soon. Get that to 5. Maybe just go straight into this as well. Just whack this up to 5. And we could probably do without this, but it is very, very good. Like, getting to purify an ally over and over is really quite strong when it's attached to everything else that she does. She's really, really good, yeah. Like, super duper good. She's one of the original characters that I wanted to build, but yeah, just didn't get her for ages. I think she's genuinely like legendary power level. Sorry, SSR power level. Yeah, she must be so good in Phoebe and Fabian. Just so good for so much stuff, I feel like. She's a action speed booster, she's a attack booster, and most importantly, her action speed boost stacks with other action speed boosts. You can even use her alongside another action speed booster, and you don't have to worry about like overstacking speed or anything like that. This is the tier list for best 2 to build. Yeah, I believe it. Hold on. Per role. Buffer. Yeah, I could see this. I think she's better than Freya. Freya's like got the whole pushback thing going on, which is cool. But like, I think in terms of the actual support she offers, it's more consistent and it's very powerful and it's stacked with other people's. Yeah, agreed. Freya's great for if you're getting pummeled in PvP and you're like constantly pushing someone back. That's what's good about Freya. Doki Doki, honestly, Doki Doki's kind of underwhelming. Like, it might be in the future, if games start getting longer, then Doki Doki's going to be an absolute monster. But while games are short, at least, Doki Doki gets kind of overshadowed by most of the other speeders. Yeah, Doki Doki is good when the content is hard. Or when the fights are long. She just keeps kind of ramping. The character, the SSR that I really want to build is this. While I have Rosa and I could build her, like, I still think I would rather use my resources on Rahu. Like, I think Rosa's cool. But I really like Rahu. Yeah, indeed. I don't have any need. I don't have any need for him anyway. Rosa being blue for what's it called? Brain. Not that. This Aurora. Yeah, Aurora is huge. I mean, the upside of Rosa is that I already have a Rosa as well. I actually have 2 Rosas. We're doing okay being 38, right? Sorry, 28. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. Tomorrow we will aim to be faster. That's what we'll do tomorrow. Right, let me do one something. I guess I'm just pushing Chiaki now. Yeah, I guess I'm just pushing Chiaki. We need a million of these things. I don't think I can do Hell 3. I think we are still too weak for this. I've been nothing but impressed by Mio since we got her. I feel like a lot of the stuff that I've done today would have been really hard without Mio. Oh yeah, browser, sorry. It's late. I apologize. Oh boy. Hello! Leaky, Leaky, what can I do for you? Likey. Is it Likey or Leaky? You have to tell me. What can I do for you? Likey, right? Licky? Hippie Licky? Likely. Gotcha. Yeah, what can I help with? I've been streaming for 12.5 hours. I'm about to log off, but I can definitely try to help before I go. Sounds likely. I see what you did there, Dev. Oh dear God, guys. Unfortunately, you've met a channel full of dad joke tellers. Perma-hard stuck, can't progress, can't clear nightmare content, something is gatekeeping me, I don't know what though. Okay, so what are you trying to clear with? Okay, that works. Let's have a look. Okay. Oh wow, okay, so you've got a 6-star Heinrich, you've got a 6-star Lian, you got Messiah here as well. You've got like relevant units built. So what I'm noticing here, that I'm immediately noticing, is you don't have like a speedster. You don't have a speedster. You don't have like a CC'er either. So probably what is causing you so much difficulty is you are just trying to like utterly brute force. You have no CC and you have no speedster either. Does she give speed? She doesn't give speed, right? There are more picks. Okay, sorry. There are more picks indeed. Yep. Yeah, so this doesn't look built. Your gears are under where it should be as well, probably. Like your gear should probably be like you're still using greens and stuff here. Your gear should probably be all at least purple at this point. So that might be hurting you a bit. It looks like it's all level 9 plus, so that's fine. But But yeah, I think the major thing that is holding you back here, yeah, Beonton is too slow. Beonton is more of an endgame character. What you need is some kind of speedster and some kind of CC bot. So like Marvel or Kraken, or Marvel and Kraken would both be excellent for you. As would Chiaki the Echo if you have her. Those are all SRs. It's not really a stats issue, although some of these things are like very low level. Like you've got some blues and some greens here that could probably do with being upgraded, but it's probably not that's stopping you. It's gonna be your comps. It's definitely not a stat issue. It's really not a stat issue. You're good there. It's your comps that are. Yeah, he's not really like a full DPS. He's like a support. He's a debuffer and a purger. I think your stats are probably fine. You could do with upgrading a couple of these pieces of gear, but aside from that, like everything should be level 9 really at this point, and everything should probably be purple or more. And if you don't have that many modules for those things, you probably want to go back and farm them a little bit. No, Marvel and Kraken aren't DPS. They're CCers. So in a typical fight, if you're fighting against multiple targets, you want a CCer, you want a turn manipulator like a speedster, you want a DPS, and you want a healer. Usually, if you're fighting against a boss, you usually want a healer, a speedster, and probably 2 DPS, or like another support and a DPS, like a half and half support and a DPS. If you've got an extra character, you can play around with that a bit more. Sometimes if you're going really fast, you can go without a healer as well. Beonton's not bad at all. Beonton's not bad at all. Beonton allows one of our allies immediately start their next turn and reduces the animal score. So yeah, the problem with Beonton is like she's not giving a constant speed boost. So this is good. It's like an axe again, which is powerful. But yeah, it's not like a constant speed boost. She's interesting. Yeah, she's a late game powerhouse. She's a late game powerhouse in terms of buffing. But early on, she's not so great because like a huge portion of her usefulness is this crit damage buff, which isn't much use if you're not critting all the time. In a longer fight as well, you are you want that speed buff to be constantly running, whereas she just acts someone again, and that can sometimes be awkward to use. These are your remaining SSRs. I wouldn't focus too much on your SSRs here. Oh, you've got Rahu, cool. Rahu's pretty good. Freya's pretty good. Like you could use Freya for some stuff. She does like a push and various other things. But honestly, it's your SRs that you want to focus on. Because you can only build a certain number of SSRs in this game, and you've already gone in quite hard on some of your SSRs too. Like you've clearly got 6-star Heinrich, you got 6-star what was it, Leon? So I try and focus on your SR mats, if anything, likely. Who be your DPS? Lian is an okay DPS. Like you can use Heinrich as a sort of DPS, but he's not really like a full-blown DPS. He's a kind of support DPS. Oh yeah, you have Messiah, right? Yeah, you can use Messiah for everything. Yeah, he does have Messiah. You're right, Tweshwi. You can use Messiah for literally everything in the whole game. He isn't the optimal unit for everything in the game, but he's a lot he's a lot more of a damage dealer than Heinrich is. Heinrich is a super good unit, like a super duper good unit, and he can do a fair amount of damage, but he isn't like full DPS levels of damage. He might deal like 50-60% of a full DPS, maybe. Messiah is a real beast. Yeah, we are. We're done though. I'm gonna log off in a minute, but just want to make sure that Likely's set up before we go. Our optimal team would be Heinrich, Messiah, Valerian, plus someone who speeds or freezes. It depends on the content, Likely. Like Heinrich is honestly something that you might not want to bring in on every fight, although yours, you know, you've clearly invested in yours very heavily, so I imagine you really like him and you want to keep using him. So I can understand, you know, if you want to try to make that work, that's fine. Honestly, Messiah is a lot more versatile for content than Heinrich is. Heinrich is amazing on certain stuff. He's the only like real buff purger in the whole game. Like, he can consistently just purge buffs. He can even keep buffs from applying on everyone. He's very, very powerful later on. Yep. He's very, very powerful on certain pieces of content. Messiah is just a general use, extremely good DPS. I would generally use something like Messiah, Valerian, a Speedster, and a CC'er on things where you have that kind of fight. Against bosses, you don't need a CC'er, but you still want a Speedster. You want a Speedster on literally every piece of content. Rather work on Kraken or Marvel. The most important thing is that you have a full-blown Speedster, honestly. And I don't think Beontin is doing that for you right now. I doubt you're at a point where Beontin isn't really a Speedster. She just has an axe again. Marvel over Kraken, in my opinion. Marvel is just a great unit to max out. Kraken can be useful on some other stuff, but Marvel is by far more useful for general content. There's some stuff where you're just gonna want to use DPS as well, where you don't want to use a healer. You don't necessarily want to use a CC'er either. You just need to hit stuff really hard. I can't recommend Chiaki the Echo enough if you have her as an SR. Chiaki the Echo is really good. Like, really super good. She both buffs speed and she gives an attack buff. She's contributing in a massive way. She also cleanses your debuffs. She's super, 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 super good. It's no problem at all. Yeah, thank you to everyone in chat who helped out with that as well, because most of the people in chat know the game better than I do, to be honest. Thank you for following, Likely. That's really good of you. I'm sorry, I must pop off now. I'm on busy schedules. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll be streaming this all day again. I still have so much more to do. so much more to do. So far to go. Yeah, thank you for dropping by, Likely, and I hope you have better luck with that. I hope the guidance helps in some way. Love you guys. Thank you, Toshri. Thank you, Luna. Thank you, Penguins. Thank you, Dragoyoshi. Thank you, Likely. Thank you, everyone else out there. Thank you, Quantum. Thank you guys so much for watching. It really means so much. It really, really does. I love you all. Good luck with whatever you're up to. And I will be back tomorrow, of course. Fare thee well. Much love. Oh, shit. Wait, hold on. Hold on. I'm awake enough tonight. Is Sarah streaming? Yeah, I'm gonna raid Sarah, okay? You guys don't have to go, but I'm gonna raid Sarah. Because Sarah's been doing a lot. She's been doing a whole lot of shit for this guild. Helping out a whole bunch. I don't even know if we'd have a guild if not for Sarah. So yeah. Sarah's streaming Etheria Restart 2. So if you want to watch some more Etheria Restart, Sarah knows a hell of a lot more about the game than I do. So please go and say hi if you would like to. Good night, guys. Much love. Thank you again.